Mitch, does it make Thursday any easier knowing that Virginia Tech lost and you guys still have a shot at the Coastal?
Does it make it easier?
Maybe that's not the word, but I mean, do you at least?
There's still a chance. There's still hope. We have other things to play for besides a chance for the AC championship. At this point, we're focused on being 1-0, but it is kind of comforting to know that there's still an opportunity to get that chance. A couple more things have to fall in place, but we got to take care of business. And I think the most important thing is we didn't take care of business when we had a chance. So there's an opportunity out there that if things fall in place, we might get another opportunity, and if that comes, we got to take advantage of it. But we missed a big opportunity last Thursday, and we can only move forward and learn from there. So that's what we're trying to do this week.
What's been the response since Thursday to some of your teammates? What do you think the mood is?
Yeah, it's been good. Really hasn't been a lot of finger pointing, which is good. Shows maturity. We know it's our fault. We blew an opportunity. We just didn't execute. We got outplayed, we got outcoached, and we have no one to blame but ourselves. So hopefully this just brings us closer together, which I think it will. There's been a positive attitude around the building and going out to practice yesterday. So we just got to bounce back and focus on being 1-0 this week and get another W.
Do you have to play a game and have success in order to fully move on from what happened, or have you guys already cut the cord to that and moved on fully?
Yeah, I guess so, but that's what I just expect from here on out. That's the expectation. What we did last Thursday, we didn't play to our expectations, and that's why we got beat. And I expect us to play well, and I expect to execute well, and that's when the game's fun. That's when you feel good about playing the game.
Mitch, the defense has this weird streak going on now without an interception. Every other team in the country has at least 3, I think, which is kind of wild. But I'm curious, in practice, are they intercepting passes in practice, and how do you?
Not for me. Tell Desmond Andrew I said that too. Yeah, I think they do. I know they can catch. Some of them, at least. I don't have an answer for you. I wish they would just get a pick. We had a couple opportunities in the game, and I'm watching on the sidelines. I'm literally jumping out of my chair. I think we have the ball, and then I have to sit back down because the ball hits the turf. But our defense played well enough for us to win, in my opinion, and I blame more myself and the offense for last game. But I have faith that who knows, maybe the next couple of weeks we get a ridiculous amount of picks. That's just how seasons go sometimes. That's just how the game works out. So it's just a weird thing, but I'm hoping they get some interceptions these last couple games, and hopefully they want to too.
Mitch, is Elijah the kind of back who really needs a lot of carries to get a rhythm going, or is he a guy who can, as we've seen the last couple of weeks, go for a while without touching it and still be right on it when he gets the ball finally again?
Yeah, I think he's both. He can not touch the ball in a while and then break a long run, like you said, but he also is efficient when we're rolling as an offense. And I think it's not as much him individually as it is our whole offense. When we're moving the chains, we're picking up first downs, and we're going down the field. That's when I think everyone's at their best. That's when I think Elijah's breaking off runs, when we're keeping defense on their heels. So we just got to get back to the basics. Everyone's got to do their job, execute, convert on third downs, and that's when everyone's at their best. That's when everyone's going to touch the ball. So if everyone just does their job, we're going to be just fine.
What are you seeing different in opponents' coverage since Mac's been out that maybe from before when he was healthy? Anything different?
Not really. Each team plays us different each week. What we see on film from a team is usually similar and different than what they're going to throw at us in the game. Some teams play us different than they play other teams just because we throw it a good amount, but we're also balanced in the run game. So Duke did a good job of mixing it up, and they're disciplined enough to do that. But some teams can't mix coverage up enough because then some guy will be in the wrong position and then we'll make him pay for it. So they're disciplined enough where they can do that, but some teams aren't capable of mixing up coverage like that. So It's been different every week. I mean, it's all about who you're playing, what kind of style they play. So.
On your second interception, Larry said that there was a number of things that went wrong. What did you see, like in the moment, and then now looking at the tape, what can you identify overall?
Yeah, I think as an offense, we just didn't execute, and then I tacked on to that by making a critical error and just throwing the ball when I should have just thrown it away. So a couple guys just didn't do their job, and I didn't do my job, and then I threw a pass when I should have thrown the ball away. So.
Mitch, when Coach Fedora says when guys are double teaming Switzer and the other receivers need to make a play, is he talking about running past the coverage or just finding ways to get open underneath?
Finding ways to get open and getting past coverage and the same thing. So yeah, there's a lot of things that tie together. Running backs and tight ends getting out of protection and getting into the flats to stretch hook curl defenders and defenders underneath to stretch linebackers to open up digs and curls behind. Guys winning one-on-one matchups. Switz winning against man-on-man, or if he's getting double-teamed to still do his job to open up someone else. There's a multiple of things that happened last game that should really open a lot of guys' eyes to where if everyone just do their job and execute, we're gonna be just fine. Everyone's gonna get their touches, but I don't have any lack of confidence that we have enough receivers that can get open if they're double teaming switch, and we just gotta. That's something we wanna emphasize.
And is it too simple to say that if you had Mac, well, he could just run past guys and that would help you out a lot as a QB?
Yeah, a lot of ifs and buts, but yeah, you probably could do that.
Mitch, I know you guys had Saturday off, but as far as the reaction to Virginia Tech losing their game, what was the conversation amongst you and your teammates coming off the Duke loss and knowing that you might have let one slip away?
I mean, of course they lost. I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes. We blew opportunity, and they didn't finish on their end as well. So, I mean, that's just how it work. I mean, it's ironic, but I mean, there's nothing we can do about it except get ready for this week.
Was that the conversation you and your teammates kind of had, or whatever, moving on or whatever, and just letting the cards play out?
I mean, I really didn't talk about it that much with anybody else. Some of the other guys on the team might have, but I was just more focused on us, what we did, what went wrong for our game, and because those kind of things are outside of our control. But it's just funny to see how things work out. So I'm just more focused on us and what we got to do for the rest of our season. With
the Citadel being an FCS team and playing them so late in the year after playing most of your ACC schedule, does it help get your attention the fact that they are undefeated?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not worried about them being FCS or anything else. This is a big game for us. They're coming into the tar pit, and we lost last week, so we got to get back. Got to get back on the winning trail. So we got to have a great week of practice. There's a really good team coming in here to play, and we got to be ready to go. You and
Switz are pretty tight. I'm sure you guys talk about a lot of things other than just for preparation for the game. Do you sense that he's starting to get a little frustrated with not getting that punt return record? I mean, he's said that he's wanted it. He had one called back. He's running out of time here. Do you kind of sense he's getting a little bit antsy about that?
Not as much. I think he's more concerned about getting touches on offense than he is about the punt return. Because it's frustrating when, after he's had a lot of success in the middle of the season, that teams are double teaming and triple teaming him, so he's not getting the touches he was at one point. But he's such a dynamic playmaker that I think that opportunity will still come. I still think he's going to break the record if someone just gives him a chance. And I mean, that's a whole punt return unit. It's just not him. We need guys to block and stuff like that. But I think it'll happen. He'll be just fine.
All right. Thank you, folks.
Thank you, Mitch.
Thank you, Mitch.